as you can see, there are two sizes. There are two different head sizes here. All right, one is smaller and one is considered as the standard size. And it's very, very soft bristles. If you can see, I actually have it in my hands here. So these are the two different sizes. As you can see, little bit, tiny bit difference. So the small size actually is good for kids, or for if you have braces on, you might prefer this kind of smaller brushes. And you can see it's very, very soft and bouncy, the bristles, very, very nice. And it is antibacterial, so you don't have to worry about the germs at all. When you do cleaning, you will feel it. You feel it, the bristles very super fine, and those gap between your teeth will be cleared thoroughly. You will feel it. And the easy
This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, the easy grip handle, you can see the angle here. It helps you to do the cleansing very well when you hold it yourself, or if you're a mom like me, you help your kids to do by brushing their teeth, right? You will know what I mean. It's very, very easy to grab. The angle is super, super nice. And 99.9% of gold dust, if you see the bristles, is in yellow gold color. Okay, it's because of the gold dust that can keep the brush clean of the antibacterial membranes even when the toothbrush is not being used. Sorry, this is recording, right? Okay. All right, so, and amazingly, once you use the toothbrush, you will know it. It will not become moldy underneath here. So because of the quality of it, it's made from PCTG. This is an ingredient that is similar to the baby bottles. So that's why it's very, very nice, amazing. And it's crystal cut, very super nice, very nice design and nice color as well. When you bought it, it will come in 8 pieces in one box. For the adult sizes, it comes in 4 nice colors. This is the light blue one in my hands. And we also have the clear color and pink color, and another one is gold color. So 2 color, 1 color, 2 pieces. So total 8 pieces, 2 brushes in one box. And the kids ones is very nice. So the kids ones also come in 8 pieces, but it's got 8 different colors for so your kids can be very happily choosing whichever color they like. So these are the 2 sizes. And here's some information for you guys. If you guys want to have a look, you will find those information from the official website as well. So, and I want to show you what is so special about these 2 brushes besides those benefits. Of course, because of the good quality, it can become DIY. So as you can see in the picture, you can DIY. Once you use it for maximum 3 months, you need to change a new piece because for hygienic reason. So what you can do is you use the tweezers, or you just put it like the top photo, you just cook it in the hot water. So you cook it and you use the tweezers, right? You just pull out the bristles, pull out all the bristles that you don't need. And then when it's cooked, it's very, very soft. So you can easily mold it, of course, to use a cloth to cover it. So you can twist and mold it into an S shape. So it becomes very nice hanger that you can hang all your things in the kitchen, in your bathroom, or even in your room. You can just hang your clothes, or you can hang your little singlets or anything that you want to hang. So it's very nice, right? And some people even use it as a bracelet. And I saw people use it as a decoration. So multiple use, so very, very nice and beautiful colors as well. So this price is very, very cheap. If it's in Malaysia, it's only 4 ringgit and 25 cents. So if you can check out your own country official website and you will see the price of these 2 brushes. And the smaller size will be slightly cheaper than the standard size. So it's very, very cheap price, but with the amazing quality. So this is our toothbrush. And of course, with the toothbrush, you need to have another half, which is our Atomy toothpaste. Okay, this is our Atomy toothpaste, and you can see there are many different effects that this toothpaste can bring out. And of course, the main ingredient is the propolis. So what is propolis? I'm sure a lot of you must know what is propolis, and it is very unique and outstanding ingredient from like New Zealand, Australia, and they use propolis a lot in certain like skincare or even in the supplement as well. So Atomy using the propolis as the main ingredient inside this toothpaste. So actually, propolis is a natural protective substance with anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and it can restrain the growth of bacteria. That's why it's very, very nice. Or if you have some problems, like if you have a lot of ulcers and if you have the mouth problems, then you should try it, give it a go. It can be used as also emergency medicinal, such as if you have scalded blisters, or you got a cut, or you got mosey bites, or even pimples, you can actually use it. Okay, just for emergency purposes, you can actually use this toothpaste because of the color. If you try it, you will know. You can see the color is very nearly like clear color. So those toothpaste that we normally buy from the supermarket or hypermarket, they are mainly not as natural as our toothpaste, because from the color you can tell already is usually like white color, light blue or light green, right? So this is actually clear, and it is water soluble. So which means it can be also used as a mouthwash. So if you buy mouthwash, then you save your money. You don't need to buy the mouthwash anymore. You can just use this. You just dilute into the water, and you can just straight away using as a mouthwash. So it's very, very nice. And the scent of it, the taste of it is slightly a little bit sweet, but kind of like a little bit cooling, not too strong. And it's quite mild, and I personally really, really like it. And my kids, my older daughter, she's 6 already, and she started using it when she was about 2 years old. And I would just dilute it into the water first for her to get used to it, and slowly after that she gets used to it, then I will just stop diluting it. I would just give her straight away, just squeeze a little bit on the toothbrush, and she can use it straight away. So kids actually can use it as long as they can accept the feeling of it. Slightly minty, a little bit cooling effect. If they can accept, of course, that's totally fine for them to use. All right, so this is our toothpaste, and my entire family is very happy with it. So we all use it, and since I think 5 years ago. So we have been using it for 5 years already. So if you haven't tried, I highly recommend you can try and use them both together, and you'll feel it. It's really, really nice. I saw some friends raising hands up. Maybe I'll check out the comments later on when I finish. Okay, so next product, signature product of Atomy is our skincare. And this is called the Evening Care for Set, as you can see. And we also call it 365 days of home spa. That means if you have this set at home, you can just simply do the spa at home by yourself. You don't have to go to the salon anymore. If you just want to being serviced, of course you can go to the salon, but otherwise you can just save your money and do it at home. So I have them in my hands as well. So actually they are my own products. So you see the bottle is not like full. It's being used for quite a while already. It's a little bit flat now. So the first actually is the deep cleanser. That's the first step. Okay, so this being upgraded, that means this is if you see, when you see this is a bit different. Wait, okay, so if you see the older version of it, of course the design will be a little bit different, but this is being upgraded since 2016. Okay, so there are four different steps for you to actually do the skin cleansing. Very, very nice. So the first step is actually deep cleanser. So this is the first step, but this first step is very, very crucial. So amazing starter kit, if you starter set, if you want to start using the Atomy skincare for your first time, I highly recommend you try this set first. But of course, to use the correct way of using it is very, very important. If you use it wrongly, you won't see the results. Okay, so please bear in mind. So the first step of it is the deep cleanser. So the deep cleanser can help you to cleanse your clogged pores. And if you use it, please make sure you are using dry hands and dry face without adding any water. You just squeeze out adequate amount, maybe about 50 cents of it, not too little. And when you squeeze out, you just tap onto your face and you just use your circular motion to rub it in. But when you're first rubbing it, you will feel maybe a little bit tacky. Yeah, a little bit tacky and not super smooth. But once you keep massaging your face, after roughly about 1 minute, you please give it a good 1 minute, because this is helping you to do very, very deep cleansing. And you will feel, you're starting to feel the lotion type begins to transform into like oily texture, just like using the cleansing oil, like makeup remover oil. So it will just transform into oil. That's the correct step. So when you feel it becomes oil, please just emphasize those areas that you will have like blackheads or whiteheads growing easily. Just emphasize on those areas. And the main is you have to, very important, to use a wet tissue or a damp cloth. Please using a fine cloth. And you just squeeze out the excess water and just wipe away those oil, and just wash the cloth again and do the second time until you see the oils being rubbed off. So that's the first step and correct way of using the deep cleanser. Okay. And the next step is to use foam cleanser. So for the deep cleanser, just now I mentioned, you can actually use it as a makeup remover. But for your like heavy eye makeup, I will suggest you to use the eyes and lips makeup remover. But good news is Korea is going to launch the eye and lip makeup remover. So that's amazing. So the rest of it, if you have like foundation on, sunscreen or blushes and everything, any other makeup, you can just use the deep cleanser. It can give a very, very good cleaning. That's totally fine. Okay. So the next step is foam cleanser. So this foam cleanser is to help you to clean your face really, really well without irritating your skin. And the key point is you need to not to use too much, and you need to add some water, adequate amount of water, and create the foam bubbles. So please remember, create foam bubbles. Yes. If you don't create enough foam bubbles, you feel when you wash your face, after you're washing your face, you might feel a little bit dry. That's because you're using too much product, because this is high concentrated. So not to use too much, but you need to create quite a big amount of foam bubbles to clean and wash away the deep cleanser just now. So if normally when during daytime, you can just use the foam cleanser straight away. If during evening, I usually use the deep cleanser first, then using the foam cleanser. So if you are a little bit lazy, then you can just use the deep cleanser maybe 2 to 3 times a week. That's totally fine to help to do the deep cleansing. All right. So foam cleanser, please remember to add water, create foam bubbles when you're using it. That's the correct way of using this. So after you wash your face, you immediately see it actually will brighten up your skin. That's my feeling when I first using the evening fall set, and it's very obvious. And you can touch your skin straight away after using the foam cleanser. You feel it's very bouncy and it's very refreshing and not drying at all. This is very, very nice. And I was quite surprised with the price and with the results that I see when I first using it, because I used to buy those counter brands of as my skincare routine, and it was really, really expensive. So once I tried this, I just immediately fell in love with it, and it saved my money a lot too. And it's very long lasting. Like for the foam cleanser, one tube, if you use it on your own, you can at least use it for 6 months and above. Like my husband and I, we both using it together. We can use at least for 4 months and above, and it's really, really long lasting. So it's quite surprise. So once you use the first two, the third is the peeling gel. Peeling gel, you don't have to use it every single day because it's for removing your dead skin. But the method is, remember, use these dry hands and dry face too. So not to add any water, you just spread it out evenly on your skin. Doesn't matter if it's a thin layer or a thick layer, just spread it out and you just wait for a few minutes. I usually don't look at the time because it depends on your environment. It's very cooling and it might becomes ready to start. You can start to massage the your face. If it's your environment is a little bit dry and you might need to wait a little bit longer. So usually with aircon, it's pretty fast, maybe about 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum. If it's with fan only, you might need to wait for 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so. So usually I don't look at the time, but just remember not to wait until it's totally dry. Before it's dry, you just slowly rub your skin, like just any area. If you can feel the dead skin coming off, that means it's ready to rub in. It's ready to massage your skin. If you can't feel any like the dead skin yet, please just wait for a little while. So this is the technique of using the peeling gel, and the peeling gel is very good for sensitive skin because it's very gentle and there's no scrub inside, so it will not irritate your skin at all. So this is very, very gentle. So just to peace your mind, you can use it if you have sensitive skin. Just that maybe you use it once for a week if you have dry skin. If you're having combination skin or oily skin or normal skin like me, you can use it for maybe 2 times a week. That's totally fine. Oily skin, you can use it maybe once every 2 days. That's okay too. All right. So I want to emphasize that peeling gel is very important. Actually, our evening care set is very important. Why? Because if you do not wash your face nicely, you can't, if you use your skincare, it will not absorb thoroughly. So you need to make sure you use the 4 evening care set before you're using any good skincare products, because like peeling gel, once you do it, you will feel it when you apply your skincare. You can feel the toner or any your skincare steps, they can absorb easily. That's because you're using our 4 evening care set. So if you are using our amazing absolute set, if you don't use the evening care set, you will not feel the result. You will not see the results. It's got quite a big difference. So evening care set is super important and it's very, very cheap but effective. So I will suggest you to start from this set rather than buying expensive skincare sets but without using this, because the result is quite a big difference. All right, so this is our third. Not using every day, all right, just using 1-2 times a week. So the last one is our peel off mask. So for peel off mask, a lot of people actually misunderstanding about this piece. They will think that this peel off mask is to use it after you're washing your face or even before you apply any skincare on. Actually, that's wrong. So the correct way of using it is to apply all your skincare products first, your toner, your ampule, your essence, your lotion, your eye cream, your nutrition cream, everything. After that, then you use our peel off mask. So this is the final step of your skincare routine. Okay, so using this after all skincare steps, this is the last product to use because it can help with better absorption of your products, of your previous skincare. And of course, it can minimize your pores and reduce redness, help with the elasticity and firming your skin. So when you use it, if you are the ones that like my friends, they a couple of them, they don't like the feeling of the cream. They feel a little bit tacky, or they don't like the feeling of it, like a little bit too moisturizing. But our skin actually need the moisture. So then the last step, you can recommend them to use the peel off mask. Once they apply on the entire face, just wait until it's fully dried and you will feel your skin is totally like pulled up and it's super, super tight. Then you started to peel from your chin here and you just peel up. That's it. It's not painful at all. And after you peel up the mask, you will see your skin is so brightened, it's so well absorbed, and there's no tacky feeling left from the cream at all. This amazing mask, I love it. And it's my all-time favorite. I can't live without this. So I highly recommend if you like my friend or like myself, I'm actually okay, but I prefer to use it when I use the cream to massage my face. So I give it a very good massage. After that, then I'll use the peel-off mask to enhance the result of my cream and my previous skincare steps. So very, very nice. So highly recommend. Sorry, I think some people are asking the question, but maybe I need to, I will wait until the last, all right? So this is our evening faucet. All right, next product is our Atomy Ethereal Oil Patch. So once you use it, you cannot live without this because this is super, super nice, amazing, amazing, amazing. My all-time favorite. And of course, the most important thing is this is non-medicinal oil patch, unlike those Salon Pass or Tiger Balm. So even if you are pregnant, you can use it. That's totally fine. Just remember not to stick on your tummy because there's baby inside, right? So when I was pregnant last year, I actually use it too. So if you have very pain, shoulder pain or neck pain, then you can use it, or even around your waist, you can use it, of course. So it can just relieve your pain. So when you open up, this is a new renewal packaging that you can see. So now we got 11 packets in one box. So one packet actually inside got 5 pieces of it. Sorry, I'll show you the big piece. I always have it. I have it in my bag. I have it everywhere because I love this. I can't really live without it. Then this is the full size. One piece is like this, but in one packet, inside got 5 sheets of this. So there's a lot, right? So if you want to use it, like if you want to stick on your shoulder or you want to stick on your neck, you can just cut into smaller pieces. Like me, I cut into different like square or rectangle sizes. If you have runny nose, you just stick on your nose. And if you have, if you're feeling dizzy or you're having headache, you just cut like these 2 sizes, like a little square sizes, just sticking here. Or if you are having like a cough or you are having sore throat, of course you can just straight away stick onto your throat area. And you have when you have period pain or a windy tummy, your kids even have windy tummy pain, you can just stick on their tummy. Just give a nice size for them. So depending on their body sizes, of course. So anywhere that's painful, you can just stick it on. And it's I tell you, this is a lifesaver. Very, very nice. Like the elderly people, they will love this. Absolutely loving it because that's non-medicinal. You don't have to worry about it. But just to remember, okay, when you are sticking it on, you after about 4 hours, that's the effects of for it. About roughly 4 to 6 hours. Once you take it off, do not stick a new piece onto your skin because this is the ethereal oil patch. So it's got all the essential oil inside. Your skin might be burned. Okay, so just to remember this. So if you having sensitive skin, you are not sure whether you are allergic to any type of essential oil, I will suggest you just to try on maybe small areas, stick on for maybe half an hour and take it off just to see whether you have like redness on your skin. So for young kids, like for maybe 1-year-old, they're having runny nose, you want to stick it on, I will suggest you just to apply some cream first, cream or lotion, just to protect their skin before you stick it onto the baby skin or your young kid's skin. So just to give it a protection, a layer of protection of their skin. All right, so this is very, very nice and it's very cheap too. It's even cheaper than the Salon Pass or Tiger Balm. So very, very nice. So if you haven't tried, this is a must-try product, and this is irreplaceable. I love this. So this is the oil patch. Okay, now we come to our signature products of Atomy. Because of these products, Mr. Park, who is our beloved CEO, Atomy CEO, Mr. Park Han-gil, because of Hemohim, he recovered from failure of liver function. So he was actually being saved by these products. That's why he brought this amazing product into Atomy. So this product is actually from Korea Government Research Institute, like many years ago, back in the 1990s. So they actually invented these products just to help their doctors and researchers to bring back their health. So I will introduce products to you all. But first of all, I would like to help you all to have a better understanding about our immune system and how does it work. All right. So our body immune system has the ability to recognize and destroy the pathogens, such as the viruses or bacteria. So if one person has a good immune system, the chance of getting sick will be minimal, right? But Hemohim, the last alphabet M, it stands for modulation. So Hemohim helps to modulate our immune system back to a balanced point. So if you have a weak immune system, the virus will just simply enter your body easily and will cause the sickness. So however, if your immune system is too strong, that will also cause problems, okay, such as allergy. So our immune system needs to be balanced. So this is very important. All right. So there's reasons when immune system is imbalanced. I'll explain the story. You can just start reading the story. That's totally fine. I'll just continue my introduction of these products. So there's reasons when immune system is imbalanced, like such as stress, genetic reason, or messy daily routine, unhealthy diet, and so on. All right. So do you know that actually every day our bodies are generating cancer cells? I think many people might not knowing this, right? But this is actually true. So, and every day our immune system are fighting against them. So if your immune system is not strong enough and the number of immune cells are lesser than the cancer cells, can you imagine what will happen? Can you all imagine? Yes. Then our body will be attacked by cancer cells, tumor cells, and infected cells. So the fact is everyone has the possibility of getting cancer. The weaker of your immune system, the higher chances you are getting infected with cancer. So it sounds very scary, right? But this is actually truth. So now I want to explain how the immune system works, okay? So all of us in our body, actually we have NK cell. So what is NK cell? NK cell is actually stands for natural killer cell. So this is the most effective cell that works in the immune system because it would immediately destroy any cell that doesn't seem to belong in the body. But what are the causes of reducing NK cell in our body? Do you know that? When we are taking Western medication or going through certain therapy, such as like chemo or to cure certain sickness, will greatly reduce the NK cell inside our body. So that's the side effect of most of it, okay, of the therapy. So all these non-natural chemical items came into our body. It will indeed kill those bacteria and viruses, but at the same time, it will also kill the good cells in our body, such as NK cell. So based on PubMed Medical Journal, so as you guys know, if you don't familiar with PubMed, you can Google it. So the PubMed Medical Journal, actually Hemohim can improve the activeness of NK cell, and it would also activate the T cell. What is T cell? Actually, T cell is the one who give order to NK cell to destroy the bacteria and viruses. So it is like a guard which patrol around our body to identify any suspicious cell. So this is what the T cell does. All right. So the first ingredient can be found in Hemohim is called Angelica gigas, okay? In Chinese, we actually call it Tang Gui, right? So Chinese people might be very familiar with it. So it's Tang Gui. Most Chinese heard about this name because it is a very common and very famous Chinese herbal, which is used in many Oriental medicine, but also many people have this impression that by consuming tangui, it will cause the body to be very heaty, right? Some people might have misunderstanding about this. Here is why. Let me explain. That's because different part of the tangui has different function. So, and through the study, the scientists actually who realized that not all the tangui is good for human bodies. So what they did was by using high technology to extract what is necessary from tangui to create hemohim, and they get rid of those particles that is harmful to our body. So they also use the same technology to extract other ingredients to create hemohim. That is why hemohim is very, very effective. So Angelica gigas is the first ingredient, and also the second one. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can try to pronounce it if you know how to. And also the last one. So these are the three main ingredients inside our hemohim. So back to that. Hemohim was being invented by the Korea Atomic Research Institute back then, in the 1990s, I believe, or 1980s. I'm not really sure, but it's in the 19s. At that time, the Korea president discovered quite a number of the scientists and doctors who works for the National Research Institute. They suffer from cancer. And it was because they were doing the researching about nuclear at that time. So therefore, the president actually ordered the scientists and doctors to invent a supplement to help to fight against illness. So after 8 years, Hemohim was finally being invented and published. This is the story for the Hemohim. So, but at that time, Hemohim was at a very pricey. It was very, very pricey, and only those people who is financially secure can afford this product. All right. So before Atomy CEO Mr. Park established Atomy, he was actually suffering from the severe liver problems, like I said in the beginning. Okay. So he was being diagnosed with only 6 months life left. So he decided to give Hemohim a chance, and he actually promised himself that if he becomes healthy again, he would introduce Hemohim to the world to help people with illness, and also with much more affordable price, so we all can, enjoy it and bring back our health. But we can afford it if even we are not really wealthy people. We can afford these products. So now, as we know, Mr. Park already recovered, right? He already recovered from the sickness. And every time we see him, he is so energetic and looking glowing on his face. If you've seen him before, even in the video, you will see that. It was because of Hemohim. A big thank you to Mr. Park, so we can enjoy this amazing product with such reasonable price. So if you don't know, back then, Hemohim pricing was, I think, now it's around 300 plus ringgit for one box, right? Back then, it was only 30 packets inside one box, and it was costing 5 times more than the price right now. Okay, so and the quantity is only half of it, so it was very, very expensive back then. So as age goes by, our body will grow older. All right, will grow older, and all these immune cell will be less active. So I advise all of you should consume Hemohim daily to maintain and modulate our health. If you have some specific problems you are concerned about, and would really want to see an improvement, make sure you keep the consistency of consuming Hemohim. Of course, different people need to take different quantity of it. Like if you want to maintain your health, I will suggest you to take 2 packets a day. And when you first trying Hemohim, you might have possible reaction if your health is not as good. So just bear in mind, and if you ever introduce this product to the people around you, just remind them, and so they will, they're aware of this. So like the elderly people, of course, their health usually is not as good as the younger people, right? So when they start taking Hemohim, make sure you remind them 2 packets a day, drink lots of water, so Hemohim can actually run inside our body quickly. So if ever possible reaction happens, just not to worry, just ask them to continue, and the reaction will just go away gradually. So reaction might be, everyone may vary, but it might be you'll be having headache, you feel dizzy and you couldn't really sleep, or you feel very sleepy. If you are feeling very sleepy, that means your liver is not functioning well. So this is because of that. Some people might having pimples. Some people might be having diarrhea, just like my father-in-law. He has been taking Western medication for his diabetes problem for more than 20 years already, and he needs to inject the insulin every single day. So when he first trying Hemohim, he actually got diarrhea and he couldn't control it. But of course, I told him before that, so that's why he already expected that happens. But and indeed, it happened after that. So and it's because of those chemical and those it will just detox our body naturally. So that's why you have these reactions happen. So some people might having itchy skin. So these are the possible reactions, but not to worry. So you can actually have two options. If you want to reduce the reaction, you can ask them to mix the Hemohim in water, dilute it into the water, like one bottle, that's okay. And the reaction will be maybe reduced, not as strong. The reaction may not as strong. Or the second choice is, if they want the reaction to pass quickly and they want the Hemohim to run faster, to react faster, they can take at least 3 packets a day. 3 packets is actually the recommended packets by the doctors from the Atomy Research Institute, the Korea Government Research Institute. So 3 packets is just a very, very nice amount. So if some people are suffering from very severe problems like cancer or tumor, of course they can consume more than 3 packets. So for cancer problem, 5-6 packets a day, that's the minimum. Okay, the minimum. So of course, for us, like if we are considered as healthy, we can just take 2 packets a day. But as you guys know, now is the COVID-19, the pandemic is really, really bad all over the world. I suggest you to take Hemohim every single day just to look after your health. Okay, so here is Hemohim, our star and key product of Atomy. All right, the next will be our vitamin C. So I'm sure majority of you consume vitamin C, right? Because vitamin C is everyone can afford it, and it's very essential for every single one. Even young kids, they need to take vitamin C. I have it in my hands, but this is actually the older packaging. For Korea now, they already changed it to a square box. So without opening the front, okay. So it's got a little hole on the side of it that you can just simply open and just take out the vitamin C. So for the Korea version, the vitamin C is 500 mg per sachet. Okay, that's one sachet, and with the 7 types of color food. So these are the 7 types of color food inside the vitamin C. So as you can see. So what do we have there? We have mango. We have we have mango. I think the second one is orange, and we have pumpkin, and the fourth one is actually what we call it is not ginger, but kind of ginger, but it's not ginger. I forgot the name of it. Okay, and we have strawberries and pomegranate. So these are the 7 types of food. For Malaysia version, there's only 5 types, but Malaysia version is 550 milligram for one sachet. So if you want to ask me which one is better, I tell you it's the same. It's the same. So if whichever one easier access, you can just buy that. So like me, I'm doing the same too. Okay. So the key point is our vitamin C is powder formula. So for powder formula, as we know, actually is better than tablet. If you are taking the vitamin C is in tablet types, like from other brands, actually powder formula is much more better than that, and is easier absorption for our body, doesn't need to transform, so it's very easy to absorb, very effective. So if you like, for of course for a daily basis, we all take vitamin C, right? If you lack of vitamin C, many problems will occur. So make sure you take it every single day. If you're having sore throat, you're having a cold, if you're a heavy smoker, if you sleep very late, you need to take 2 packets a day. Okay, take 2 packets a day. So this is to help to build our immune system as well, and is easier to accept by everyone. So because we all take vitamin C, right? And here I want to tell you guys how to consume this and how much actually we supposed to take. So if for very young infants under one, like after 6 months and above, if no major problem, just for maintaining health, right? 6 months and above, like around 1 year old below, just a quarter of one quarter of the packet will be nice, will be enough, more than enough. If 1.5 to 2 year old until 3 plus, half a packet is totally okay. And above 4 year old can just straight away take 1 packet. So if you are concerned about vitamin C too much is a burden for our body, you don't have to worry about our vitamin C, because just now what I said, it doesn't need to transform inside our body. It can just straight away being absorbed by our body. So the excess of the vitamin C can just straight away it will just come out with our urine or our sweat. So that's totally fine. There's no burden at all. So don't have to worry about it. So if you are feeling unwell right now, at the moment, you can just increase the packets and it will just straight away build up our immune system, and just your sickness will just go away very, very fast. So this is very effective. My family have been taking it for 5 years already. So just recommend this to all of you, and it's very cheap too. All right. If you are a person that doesn't really like sour vitamin C, you can actually mix with our probiotics. If you add water, of course it will become more sour. So just to change a way to eat this, take the vitamin C, you can just mix with the probiotics, so it can just the mixture of the taste will be much more easier being accepted. Okay, so the next, of course, I want to talk about the probiotics. So probiotics is the first ever product that I tried when I first met Atomy, is because of the probiotics. Because at that time, back then, my older daughter, she was only 6 months old, and she started to take solid food, but she suffered from the constipation problem. So a friend of mine, she actually introduced the probiotics to me. So I gave it to my daughter, and it gave a really, really good result. And her constipation problem just went away. So I was very, very impressed. And I just wanted to know whether there's any other products that I can try from this brand. I didn't even know what this brand was. And because back then, Atomy actually haven't launched in Malaysia. So that was 6 months before it launched in Malaysia, then I met Atomy, this brand. So I started to, fall in love with the products ever since. All right. So this is our probiotics, and the very, very main reason this probiotic is very comparable to other brands out there is because of the technology is being used. It's called ProBioCap technology. This technology actually can protect the probiotics from stomach acid. So 1 packet, actually, it says 3 billion. There's actually 1 packet's got 20 billion, okay, of the lactobacilli, but confirmed 3 billion will reach the intestine. Okay, this is the correct knowledge of it. All right, so that's 1 packet is actually more than that. It's 20 billion for 1 packet. All right, so and also it's got add-on prebiotics. If you don't know, prebiotics is the probiotics food. So with the prebiotics, actually it can keep the probiotics alive. All right, so that's why it can be more effective. If you ever try other probiotics brand, you will see some brands that don't really put prebiotics inside, because it will cost more. The costing will go higher. But for our probiotics, the price is very, very reasonable and affordable. If you compare to other brands, you will know it. And probiotics can help to balance the good and bad bacteria in order to promote our intestinal health. So everyone can take it. So the taking amount will be same for the vitamin C. So here I will not repeat that. You can just go back to my my speech, you can just following the amount of vitamin C. This is the same for when you're taking probiotics. Okay, so we got the extra sub ingredients being added, like bananas, apples, raspberries, strawberries, lemon, oranges, ginger, and sour plum. So these are the other add-on sub ingredients. Okay, so and here is we got 12 types of lactobacilli. So these are the 12 types, and please don't ask me to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce them correctly, and they are there are a lot. So you can just slightly read those. If you want this information, you can simply find them from the official website. All right. So if you are suffering from constipation problem, hard stool, you need to take this. Even though you don't have these kind of problems, but still, please take it, because this is just to help to promote our intestine health. So and if you're having those problems that I mentioned above, the key point is you need to change your lifestyle as well. All right, so some people say, oh, after I taking this, it doesn't help at all. Why? I thought this is very effective, but this is because the main problem haven't been solved yet. So it's the lifestyle. So you need to have a healthy eating habits and drink more water. And of course, supplement is to help to maintain our health, but it's not the 100% will just solve your problems, the problems that you worry about. So still, you need to look at what is the main problem of your body and find the correct supplement for you. Okay, so these are all my introduction. And just now I forgot to tell you guys, Hemohim, here I have it in my hands, and it's liquid type. So you can just simply peel the top. There's a cut here. You just take it off, open it, just straightly drink it. That's fine. So very easy. Same for our other powder formula supplement. Like we have a lot of different supplement. Like we have the jelly type, we have the powder type. We also have some tablets, and we have the liquid type. So very, very nice. You can just choose